Wow, friends! Did you all know that there's a new crisis relief program called the Home Stimulus Program? So what is the Home Stimulus Program? If you meet the eligibility requirements, you could receive some financial support starting next month. Also, an official fourth stimulus check plan has been proposed. Friends, remember that I'm here every day to support everyone in this community during this crisis. I know with rising inflation, right now is a very tough time for many seniors, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries. I am 100% committed to being your daily advocate for more stimulus checks and relief aid. So friends, please make sure to share this video on social media and with your friends and family. If you're interested in entering this coming Friday's $3 $75 Walmart gift card giveaway, please stay tuned until the end of this video. Thank you so much, friends.
Associate Justice Stephen Breyer announced that after 27 years of service, he will retire from the Supreme Court at the conclusion of this term. Shortly after his nomination was first announced in 1994, then Judge Breyer mused publicly about what he expected his time on the High Court would bring. He told reporters it was hoped to, quote, make the average person's ordinary life better, unquote. Nearly 3 decades later, we can safely say that Judge Breyer has met that mark and then some. Throughout American history, only 115 individuals have sat on the nation's high court, and few have served as long and as effectively as Judge Breyer. From his opinion on voting rights, environmental protections, women's reproductive freedom, and protecting access to affordable health care, Justice Breyer's impact upon our nation will last for generations. America is a more perfect union today because of Justice Stephen Breyer. And of course, Judge Breyer's legacy of service extends beyond even his remarkable time on the Supreme Court. For 13 years, he also sat on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the First Circuit. Before that, he served for 8 years as a member of the Army Reserves. And of course, members of this chamber cannot forget that he was once part of the Senate itself, serving as an aide on the Judiciary Committee in the 70s, where he worked closely with our dear friend, the late Senator Ted Kennedy. At every step of the way, he remained his essential self, decent, brilliant, and dedicated to our democracy. Now, with his new vacancy on the court, President Biden will have an opportunity to make history by nominating the first ever black woman to serve on the Supreme Court.
So we have some breaking news. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is now urging lawmakers to make progress on annual government spending legislation. This is with just weeks to go before current funding is set to lapse. On the Senate floor today, Chuck Schumer said that he plans to sit down with Democratic lawmakers later this week to discuss the state of negotiations to pass a package to fund the government within the next few weeks. So friends, this is good news for everyone. So friends, it would be really crazy if the government did shut down, even if it was just for a couple of weeks. Government shutdowns cause a disruption of government services and many other programs. But the one good news is that even if lawmakers fail to pass a new annual government spending legislation, the Social Security Administration has a contingency plan that would help the agency continue to operate even in the event of a government shutdown. So our lawmakers have until February 18th to reach an agreement on spending for fiscal year 2022, which actually began in October of last year. If Congress fails to pass a spending deal for fiscal 2022 and instead opts for a continuing resolution, it will mark the third such time that Congress has had to resort to such measures, since spending negotiations for the fiscal year began last year. So friends, what are your thoughts on a possible government shutdown? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. For homeowners who have fallen behind on their mortgages in the U.S., there is support available to help with things like paying your mortgage, property tax, and insurance bills. So specifically for anyone living in the state of California, there was the new California Mortgage Relief Program, which will offer support of up to $80,000 to deal with the aforementioned areas. Rebecca Franklin, who is the president of the California Housing Finance Agency's Homeowner Relief Corporation, told Newsweek, "The crisis has left many California homeowners struggling to cover their mortgage costs. This program is designed to help low to moderate income Californians who have lost their jobs or experienced financial hardships due to this crisis and fallen behind on their payments finally get caught up and start fresh." The California Mortgage Relief Program is funded by a $1 billion grant from the U.S. federal government, which put aside $10 billion for mortgage assistance in March of 2021 as part of the American Rescue Plan. The money was split up by the U.S. Treasury Department depending on each state's population of unemployed workers and borrowers with mortgages. The California Mortgage Relief Program has been introduced to help owners who were already well behind on their mortgages as a result of this crisis. Residents of the state of New York are also in store for more financial relief. New York has been granted $539 million by the federal government. The state of New York recently began accepting applications for its Homeowner Assistance Fund. The New York State governor said this program is a first of its kind in the U.S., and that New York was the first state to receive this kind of federal funding. The state of Virginia was awarded $250 million in stimulus relief funds from the U.S. Treasury to support homeowners facing housing instability resulting from this crisis. Virginia's Housing Mortgage Relief Program is using these funds to assist eligible Virginians to help ease mortgage defaults, foreclosures, and displacement of homeowners experiencing financial hardship, once again, all due to this crisis. The states of Oklahoma, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, and Tennessee are the latest states to announce government approval of their homeowner assistance programs. A new program with the Tennessee Housing Development Agency launched its program, which is geared towards helping those who have faced financial hardships due to this crisis. So for those who apply, you can receive up to $40,000 per household to help pay housing costs, including past due mortgage payments, property taxes, and much more. Friends, the keyword for this video is Hollywood. If you're interested in entering this Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my videos, comment below this keyword and also any other keyword from any video of mine that you watch. And please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so very much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Monday.